Good luck.
Yes, good luck. Now, it was 2010 that Cher Lloyd burst onto our screens and divided audience with her performances on The X Factor.
Since then, her music career has gone from strength to strength with a #1 single, top 5 album. She's now about to release her 3rd single and is still as feisty as ever.
Like a dagger, swagger dagger. You should get some of your own. Count that money, get your game up, get your game up, get your game up. One hit with your love, can't quit with your love. So sick, so what? I feel like I'm on top of the world with your love. Want you back, I want you back, want you back. I broke it out thinking you'd be crying. Now I feel like looking at you crying. I want you back, I want you back, want you back.
Cher joins us now. Welcome to you. So I said at the beginning there, so 2010 X Factor. So it's been a year and a bit now.
Yep.
Has it been everything you hoped it was going to be?
Yeah, it has. It's been very, very busy. You know, I think all the days are like merging into one now, and it's going really, really well. And I think the way that the music's going is the way that I want it to go now. You know,
Right,
the
okay.
first single wasn't quite the way I wanted it to be.
Right.
But now it's just smoothly going into...
I suppose, really, with something like this, is you've got to earn your place, really, haven't you? You've
Yeah,
got to
definitely.
build up your pedigree, and then, you know, your first single is going to be other people's control.
Yeah.
Second one, maybe you have a little bit more say in what you
Yeah.
want to do. When it comes to another album, because you're promoting Sticks and Stones at the moment.
Yeah.
But for another one, is there a different direction that you want to go in?
I think I'm still so used to experimenting, and I really, really like that. And I really want every album to be very different, and just to keep people interested in all the different stuff I can do.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the next album would definitely be, you know, more controlled by me.
Well, also, I guess with your age, things change as well, because as you grow up, your music's going to grow up.
Definitely,
and
I think
change.
I found that a lot, and you know, I think my style has very much changed as well. You know, the way that I'm dressing and stuff like that. At the beginning, you'd see me in tracksuit bottoms and a hoodie, and I really won't wear anything like that now. And I think it's just so strange as, you know, you get more comfortable with your career and then you start...
So would you have played it differently then, the X Factor? Because there was you know, papers were full of it, saying that, oh, she could be a bit tricky, she's not necessarily a big team player. If you were to do that again, would you do it in a different way?
I wouldn't change anything.
Wouldn't you?
I think it's done me good. You know, the way that people had their opinions on me and stuff like that, and some of the hard times that I've been through, they've made me a lot stronger and aware of, you know, that's something that comes with the industry. You know?
And for whatever reason, I mean, people do form strong opinions of you, whether
Definitely.
they're negative or positive. And being so young, how do you cope with that when they are negative? 'Cause they have been.
I think at the beginning it was just pure shock for me, and I didn't really understand why people were saying it and what they got out of saying it. But I think now I'm getting used to knowing that I am in the public eye. You know, I've got to be open to understand that people do have their opinions and to learn how to take it, you know, myself.
Well, some of it, that's all well and good saying that, but people can be terribly cruel.
Definitely.
And you have come out quite strongly against cyber bullies.
Yeah, definitely. I think there's a line that you don't cross. I mean, I love for people to have opinions on my music, you know, because that's definitely what it should be about. You know, if you don't like my song or you feel that it's not right for me, you know, if you send me a tweet or whatever and you say, I don't really like that one, I liked your one before or whatever, I'm fine with it. I love that, you know, constructive criticism. But when it's about my appearance and things like that, that's when it sort of tips me over.
Yeah.
And there are, I mean, even now, occasionally you can appear to put your foot in it.
Oh, definitely. I'm always doing it. I think I get too comfortable with just being myself.
So is that, you just forget sometimes what you're saying?
I forget that people are watching me.
Right, which is tricky on the telly.
It's very tricky.
So is this what happened with Cheryl last week?
No, I think I really did put my foot in it, and now I've realised that what I said was wrong, obviously, and I've said sorry, and yeah, I think it got fully taken out of context, but I think I understand now that you need to be on form and be aware of what you're saying all the time.
Well, that's part of growing up in the industry, I suppose, isn't it?
Definitely.
Except it's so public. Were you surprised that she tweeted herself and reacted to what you'd said?
No, I'm not too surprised, but
well, we should explain what it is in case anyone isn't aware of it. There was the fact that you were discussing whether or not you would sing together, and you said I'd be fine to sing if she sang live, so which made it appear like she might not sing live. And she actually tweeted, "Be careful who you kick on your way up. They kick twice as hard on your way back down again. Unappreciation is ugly." And of course, you do owe her quite a lot.
Well, I do owe her, yeah, but how I see it is X Factor was a great platform for me, you know, and she really did help me, and I'm very grateful. You know, I wouldn't say that I wasn't grateful for what, you know, she'd give me, the opportunity that she'd give me, putting me through and things like that. But I feel like from here, it's down to me to do as best as I possibly can.
Well, you went over to the American X Factor, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
And how did that compare to... Because this is the song that features Astro, doesn't it? He was an X Factor American contestant. And so you went over there to see how it all works, to go and meet him, see if he'd be part of your song.
Yeah.
And so how did it differ?
I went into the studio and it wasn't much different to the one over here.
Yeah.
It wasn't any bigger. I thought it was going to be ginormous. I thought it was going to be like a big arena. Yeah. But I walked in there and it looked just like home.
Really?
Yeah, it just looked the same.
Same
but
smell.
It was great. Yeah, everything was the same.
Well, it's lovely to have you here. Thank you very much indeed for coming in. This is the album we were talking about. This is Sticks and Stones, and you're going to pop over to the other side now and give us a bit of a song. You're going to sing "Want You Back," yeah?
Yeah.
Terrific. Thank you very much indeed for coming in today. Nice to see you. Just before Cher performs, let's take a look at what's on tomorrow's show. Tomorrow on This Morning, in her first television interview since taking back her violent ex, actress